Died. What? How? I'm behind you, bro. Father. Yep. Oh. Wow, I seen that. Yep. He's insane, this guy. He's cracked. Might be cheating, bro. Oh, he's here. I killed him! Fully geared. M4, night vision, everything. Suppressed M4. In a house. VSD, M4. Bro, this guy is uber geared. Maybe he's insanely geared, bro. Insanely geared. I'm shaking.
What you did was indefensible for views.
And we got the receipts.
You need help.
Him or his brain dead viewers don't understand because you and all them have 10 IQ and you know it.
Don't make the video.
You either know it or you're an idiot or you're a liar. You fucking clown.
And it gets under my skin and fucks with my mental health to the point where I've almost quit
Don't make the
making
video.
content because of people exactly like you multiple times. I stream fucking 8 billion hours a month.
Don't make the video.
I live here. You have no idea people's headspace when you make this kind of content about. It's not about videos under the guise of dark humor.
When I got dozens of people every day coming in saying, did you see the video where you got fucking roasted, bro? Fucking roasted, bro? Fucking roasted, bro? Did you see the video where you were fucking molding like a child because you treat your chat terribly? Wow, I read on Reddit how badly you treat your community. It's all true.
It's legit cyberbullying.
It's true because of people like you.
I stream 8 billion hours a month. I live here. What you did was indefensible.
Wow, I read on Reddit how badly you treat your community.
It's legit cyberbullying. I stream fucking 8 billion hours a month.
I know which window to look at now, at least.
Come down here. Maybe
Nails
you could snipe him from this hallway. He's stuck back left.
There's a scab. Hold on.
Got him.
All right, I'm coming in.
Take this hallway, sprint to the left, and maybe get a prone position. Planning.
This is teamwork.
Ooh, I'm almost dead. He hit me in the head.
Where is he?
He's outside. He jumped. Left side of building.
God, the lag on this map is abysmal. Can you get back in the building from there?
Nope.
Show
He's
us
stuck out there.
who's
He's
the
stuck in
best
this corner.
daddy.
Stupid arms are tired. What a wimp.
Just take a nap.
Yeah. I'm just laying on this awning.
I'm just reloading a mag in the open. Oh! Two scabs. Get inside. Get inside.
This is, you like this map? Oh my god.
This is hell.
I think that guy might have ran away.
Nope, he's stuck back there.
Where
He's
is
fucking
fucking-
now though. I see him. He's running. He's out to this little building, yellow building to the left. He might peek me. I'm gonna get him to peek me.
No, don't sacrifice yourself.
I must. It'd be epic. Maybe you get the shooter born. All right, you ready? I'm gonna get on this corner and he's gonna push me. He's totally not pushing. Scav's dead. He's pushing. Left.
I'm looking at the left corner of this orange building.
Okay, I'm about to take a drink and he's gonna push it. Ready? I need you to hit this shot.
I'll try. It's a bolty. He shot at me. He knew I was there. What a psycho. Just kill him.
I'm dead.
I can't believe I missed. He, like,
It's okay.
He shot directly at me.
Yeah, he knows better.
I'm gonna die. He's nuts.
Yeah, he is.
That would have been it too. That would have been it too. I clicked my fucking mouse.
7,000 hours in game. 8 KD.
Level 54. That's Lupo. Lupo.
Maybe.
Lupo
maybe.
cheats. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, that the bait was almost. I mean, that was almost genius. It almost.
Dude,
worked.
how did he shoot at me? How did he know to shoot at
knew,
me?
He knew.
How? But like exactly where I was. Exactly.
Oh, okay. Greg says that is Lupo. That's his name. He's
All right,
playing
GG's.
off stream. Cheater.
Lupo playing
Off
off
stream.
stream.
Yeah, that's crazy. Solo as well.
Okay.
That was a fun little fight, though.
It was fun.
I have to say.
The fact that he shot at me like that when you were baiting was crazy.
So there it is. That was a clip sent to me of Lupo playing solo off stream and completely destroying someone who's live to thousands of people. Yeah, I don't know. It's an edited YouTube video, so it's hard to get the full context. It is strange how he just peeks and he's already instantly pre-aimed straight at Aqua. There's no correction. His character is just staring straight at Aqua. Without the full context and both POVs, it's hard to say. It is strange though, and the fact that he most likely would have streamed probably 8 to 12 hours of Tarkov that day, and then he's off stream solo by himself and just shreds someone who's live. It's strange. However, it would be easy to jump on the hate train right now and conclude that it's cheating. It's not enough for me. There would have to be more information. If I had a link to maybe Aqua's live stream, unfortunately this wasn't recent. It was quite some time ago. There would have to be more context in it for me. The YouTube video is like highly edited, so it jumps a lot. You know, there's no way of knowing if Lupo had previous information that he was already there. There's like little skips, so it's hard to tell. It does look strange, the context that is given. I'll link the video in the description if any of you guys want to take a look. There's a fair bit of context in there. However, there's a couple of jumps and yeah, I don't know. It's up for public opinion, obviously. We're gonna get into another streamer report. Now, this guy is a Arena Pro player. Nemonos20, no idea how to pronounce that, sorry. Nemonos20, apparently using soft aim. Now, we're going to watch some of these clips. This guy sent a fair few, as you can see. We're going to take a look, and I'm going to give my opinion. Let's get into it. I had trouble finding this guy's account name to look at his hours and just look into this guy in general a little bit. He has the streamer icon and his game name I can't find online anywhere. Usually with other streamers you can find that information pretty easily. This guy's not as well known, so it's kind of hard to find. If anyone knows this guy's account name and can let me know in the comments, or anyone knows this guy and can let me know how many hours he's got, his achievements in general, couldn't find it. This guy is a professional Tarkov player in some aspect, so this guy should be open to people analyzing his gameplay, and I would assume that this would be a common thing for him. So look for people who get hyper offended when someone just simply analyzes their gameplay or anything like that, because they're usually the people who are hiding something. From what I've found doing this, the people who get hyper offended and jump to assumptions and say, oh, you're trying to suggest that I'm cheating because you just watched a clip that someone sent to you. They're the people who are usually guilty in the end. So we have no account information on this guy, unfortunately. However, commonly with a lot of lower to mid viewership streamers, this guy has a lot of accounts using his name that are very low hours, and yeah, it's a common thing. It happens a lot. It is what it is. I sifted through for a while. I couldn't find an account with more than 500, 600, 700 hours. So I don't know. Okay, let's start getting into some of these clips. Now, this guy's also sent clips of another Arena player. Now, I will say this about the Arena Pro scene. I've spoken with a fair few of these Arena professional players, and a huge issue in the Arena professional scene with amongst these teams is issues with players cheating. Now, every single player who's spoken to me behind the scenes has repeatedly stated they do not want to go on the record, they don't want to be the guy calling people out or pointing people out, and they just want to grow their channel and be a positive, nice streamer who doesn't get in drama. I've also seen many screenshots of professional players, basically saying, do not talk to 10IQ, do not give information to 10IQ. We don't need any kind of bad light being shined on the arena scene. My opinion is you should shine a light on the people who are doing the wrong thing, and that is how you weed these people out. If you keep this stuff dark and keep it behind closed doors, it's just going to keep happening, and it's going to get worse and worse until this scene eventually dies. And I've said that to many of these guys. It is what it is. A lot of guys have been caught cheating in this Arena Pro scene, and it's not public information. They just get quietly removed from the team, and that's how it goes with this stuff. I think, in my opinion, that they're dealing with it wrong. They very well should call these people out and shine a light on them that are doing the wrong thing. And no one who is cheating would want to step up and then have a light shined on them and get exposed for doing the wrong thing. It would be terrifying. And I believe that would, in a way, that would be more scary than actually getting caught and having a consequence for cheating, in my opinion. That person would be more scared of the public spotlight and everyone shaming them than they would for the consequence in-game of cheating. And people disagree with me on that. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's really confusing to me that, I mean, it's no shock that there's a fair few players in that scene that are going around making sure to say to people, don't go to people like 10IQ with information. He's going to cast a negative light on this scene. There's probably a reason those people are going around begging other players not to speak to someone like me. There's probably a very good reason. Who knows what that is? Let me know in the comments what you think that would be. Now, I've said this a few times on my channel, it still stands. If you're publicly slandering me or publicly bringing up my past, that's all well and good. You can have your opinion about my past, but you better not be one of those people that are currently cheating, because I will come for you. I will find you and I will shine a light on you so bright, you will regret mentioning my name. Let's get into these clips.
No, stai chazzante. Apro questo.
See, I hate small clips like this because you don't have the full context. He did get lucky twice there and pre-aimed and got the jump on two guys, but then he virtually fully turns his back on someone and should have died. Pre-aims that guy, gets lucky, and then turns his back here completely.
Oj.
Wow. Will slow some of his shots down and take a look? I mean, at first glance, it looks fine to me. Okay, that one was a little bit crazy. Oh.
Oj.
He is very good. He's insane. He just shreds like most of the team here. A little bit sticky there, but nothing crazy. I mean,
Oi.
it's tough. It's hard to say. He's very good, and I've always said this: if you mix someone who is already quite good at the game and you give them cheats, at first maybe yeah they might make mistakes, but if they're someone who learns how cheats work, find a cheat and get comfortable with the cheat, it's going to be almost impossible to catch this person. It's very hard. It's especially if they're only just walling. It's extremely hard. It's almost impossible. Then if you mix soft aim into it, yeah, there'll be indicators, like certain indicators, like when the person they're shooting at, when they die, you'll see a change in their aim behavior. When they panic and they get into situations like this guy did just then, you'll see their aim is very like magnetic because they panic and toggle their aimbot. This guy either has the best soft aim I've ever seen, or it's natural aim. I don't really see anything that stands out too much at the moment. Oh, okay. His aim kind of followed that guy to the ground when that guy died. So one PC cheats, one PC soft aim. It's very dodgy. It's very easy to pick out. DMA soft aim that is toggled to either headshots, chest shots, or any part of their body, whatever your reticle is closest to, can be very hard to point out and see. It's highly sophisticated. It's really good DMA soft aim. Some of the downfalls of DMA soft aim that I've seen is when they lock onto a target, even when their target dies, their aim will still follow that target until they let go of the aimbot hotkey. And also what I've noticed is from catching a few people using DMA soft aim is they'll very quickly un-ADS every time they kill someone because they see that themselves, that their aim shoots to the ground with the person. And we've seen it many times with Toast and a couple of other creators that I've caught on this channel where they'll headshot someone and that person will fall to the ground super quick and their aim will follow their head straight to the floor. How do I... Wow! Did you see his crosshair then? His crosshair follows the head of the dead player down to the ground perfectly. If this guy is behind this tree right here and he pre-aimed him perfectly, that is insane. He did. He literally aimed straight at the tree the guy was sitting behind. Literally straight at the tree the guy was at. Look, look, look. And then he locks on, ready? Here comes the lock on. Zoom! Straight to his head. Even while getting shot and flinched, he goes straight to his head. Look at this. Headshot. Now he's just shooting the sky. Now watch his aim. Watch his crosshair. Follow this guy's head. Ready? That's not human. That's not human, bro. That's not human. Your crosshair is not following someone's head pinpoint perfect like that. And that's frame by frame too. That's like that's literal pixel perfect tracking. It's one of the main tells for DMA soft aim. Now, something else to note. If the person is fully auto while they're locked on a target, they will still have recoil, but the soft aim or the DMA aimbot will still follow that target down, but they'll still be above the target. We've seen it recently. What was the streamer's name? There's so many now I can't remember. But I'm yet to make a video on him. I've showed lots of his gameplay on live streams, but he had lots of moments where he'd be fully auto, but his aim would perfectly track the person down while being about a centimeter above the head because he's fully auto. It's hard to explain. I'll show it on the screen while I'm explaining it. I mean, is he even looking at his screen there? I don't understand what he looks off at right there. He gets the first 2 kills and then he goes to run. He looks left. Now, if he was using a DMA, his cheats would be running on a secondary screen. He would have chams around the players. He would have a 2D radar of the map and all players' positions, where they're looking. It is really weird that his aim, while still had recoil, was following that player to the ground. And then he turns and goes to run, looks at his other screen, and then quickly turns around and there's another player there. I would say if this guy is a professional player, this guy has a lot on the line. If he was cheating, it would be extremely highly likely he would be using a DMA. And there is only 3 or 4 reputable DMA cheats in Tarkov. There's not many. For a long time, there was only 3. One of them shut down and went out of business. Miraculously, that is when suddenly Toast put a head cam on and chose to go legit. That was like the leading provider for Tarkov for quite a while. Now there's a couple of other new ones have come in that are starting to make a name for themselves, but I'd say there's about 2 reputable ones at the moment that have been around for a very long time and have never had any issues with detections or anything like that, or features getting detected. It's more so just been their users being manual banned for just inhumane stats. So if this guy was cheating, it would be a DMA, and you'd look for those certain DMA tells. Now, players have been caught cheating in these professional events, and if you're the kind of person who's watching this and just assuming, oh, he's a pro player, or he's really good at the game, he doesn't need to cheat. Well, the reality is the professional arena scene, they're dealing with cheating quite often. They're dealing with players getting removed from teams because of cheating. The lengths that they have to go through to try to keep these people out of these teams is they have to do a lot because it's constantly happening. So if your opinion is these guys don't need to cheat just because they're already good at the game, or he's a professional player, why would he? No, that's not reality, okay? You can be, as we've seen recently with Dr. Lupo, you can be one of the biggest streamers in the world and have a lot on the line and still cheat. You can be very good at the game and still make the stupid choice to cheat, okay? You got to look at this stuff logically. Okay, I have a bit of an issue with that, how his aim follows that guy to the floor and he's fully auto. We did see it with another cheater a couple of days ago. Very similar thing. He's fully auto and his aim is on the guy, but because his gun is still recoiling, it's above the guy, but it follows the guy. I'll play it on the screen. There's the headshot. No, the guy's dead and he just goes fully auto. Oh no, he's locked on the guy, but he's fully auto and his recoil is like staying above the guy's head. Look at this. And then as soon as he stops shooting, it goes boom, straight back down to the guy's head. That is insane, bro. He's fully auto and it's staying like a centimeter above the guy's head the whole time. And then as soon as he goes unfully auto, his aim goes straight onto the guy's head. That's my first red flag, that moment right there. That's a little bit strange to me. I don't understand in this moment him just looking off to another screen. Like, imagine being in game, you've just killed 2 guys, and then the third is coming, and you look at chat or you look at the temperature of your GPU on your other screen. You wouldn't do it. You would be like this. I would assume. Hey, who's this coming up behind him? See, that's that kill just there. That makes sense. His aim doesn't change. His aim doesn't do anything different the second that player dies or as that player goes to the ground. His aim just stays in the same pattern. Whereas before, his aim, while he's fully autoed, follows the player down. That looks just perfectly fine. Human reaction. He wasn't able to judge the exact moment when that guy come around the corner. If he had cheats on his screen, he would have seen a perfect silhouette of the guy running, and he would have laced that guy. Unless, for example, if he looked off to his other screen where his chams and radar would be, he would see the silhouette of the guy running. But because he's staring straight at his screen, which in my opinion has this on it, slow reaction time, normal reaction time, probably a little bit faster of a reaction time, to be honest. I would be much slower than that. I probably wouldn't have even shot just then. Very quick un-ADS off that guy.
Muzyka, że robisz kłamstwo.
Oh. Why? He goes to go around this corner. And then does he hear that guy? Because he looks to another screen and then you see his reaction. Then he goes back behind the wall. Okay, so notice how his gun... So, we saw it... just an example, recently we saw a guy using a DMA. He was hip firing, he was using his DMA soft aim while he was hip firing, and you would see his gun raise with the recoil, but then as the player fell, you would see the tip of his gun, even while he's fully auto, follow the player to the ground perfectly, which... his gun recoils upwards, it doesn't follow the player down. If he was cheating, he's not using soft aim here while he's hip firing. The only problem I have with this is when he...
Muzyka, że robisz kłamconko.
That moment there, you know, he's looking off to another screen, or maybe he's looking at his health. That could explain that. He's looking at his health. And then, okay, yeah. So he's looking at his health, and then he's looking at the kill. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. Got the kill. Yeah, I would need a lot more context. See, as I've always said, you know, one clip or one moment here and there isn't really that big of a deal to me. You're always going to have strange moments and things like that here and there. It's when someone is consistently doing something, that's when it becomes an issue for me. Based off just these 4 clips that I got sent, you know, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's not a lot of context. I would have to watch a lot more. Yeah. These other moments where he's looking off, you can't say he's looking at his health because, like, for example, right before a push, he looks off and then he decides to push off into the map. Understandable to glance at your left there. He took some hits, I think. He might not have, but understandable to quickly glance at your health there to know whether to move or hold the angle. Didn't take any hits. Doesn't look.
Oj.
He is very good. You know, as I made a video a while ago on Cacao, and that video was it's very hard when they're extremely skilled at the game, because DMA soft aim as opposed to someone who's very skilled at the game, it's very similar. It's very close. Like it's not far off. It's designed that way. It's meant to look like human aim, but there's some certain things that they can't program out of it, that the person who's using the soft aim, they have to learn to avoid those certain moments. like I explained before, following the bodies to the floor, or, you know, certain things they do, like quickly un-ADSing after a kill to avoid that playing out. Based off just those clips, I'd have to watch more. I'd be nowhere near saying I found anything too crazy there. So, a few other clips. I'm not sure who this player is. This is Zaki, SIC. No idea who this guy is. This guy also sent this to me.
Great close games, and Blitzer Girl's gonna open up with a nice one. Zaki, though, does a good job of eliminating that response. Great close
Oh.
games, and
Oh. Who's this? Can I watch this whole thing? No, it's too far away. Oh, that's strange.
great,
Oh, you can see the little jolt there too. Oh, see that? And then watch this, and then it snaps straight to the next one, and then snap straight to the next one. Bang, bang. Oh, Zaki just crashed out. Woo.
great close games, and Blitzer Girl's gonna open.
That's a wild one. Now see, don't get me wrong, the part where he flicks from person to person through the wall by accident, maybe. The part that's the craziest to me is that little snap. I'll show it this part here. That's wild. That is wild. And then this to follow with it.
Games, and
Woo! That's a crazy one. I don't know who this is. Zaki. As I said before, every streamer is going to have sus clips or crazy moments. That's one of them. If Zaki hasn't had any before, that's one of them. That's wild. Oh. Yeah. There's another one for this guy, I'm pretty sure. Alright, here we go.
Посмотрел сюда и охуел то, что его Волкер пушит. Он посмотрел сюда в смог, плюс-минус посмотреть, где вот здесь вот. И он охуел от того, что Волкер в упоре. Но за 0.1 его мозг не обработал то, что у него смока нету. И он просто, смотрите, как отрабатывает Волкера. Он доводит ему в голову. Он идеально доводит ему в голову. Это просто пиздобол и читер. И уже, если первый момент...
Okay, so it looks like this guy's got called out 12 days ago. Oh, we can watch the full VOD. Okay. I don't understand the language these guys are speaking.
Если...
No idea. Let's see if we can get more context of this, though.
Просто я не хочу, чтобы это, короче, выхардив читав варенье, потому что... Нет, я просто не хочу стать параноиком. Есть некоторые моменты странные, но, блядь, их можно как-то оправдать и все. Я еще раз говорю, если каждую вашу игру смотреть по 2К, то вы такие же читеры, как...
So these games, they're playing from home. Like, are they're just sitting at home playing? Is that what's happening here? It has to be, right?
Я вам серьезно говорю. Сколько таких моментов, когда вы можете просто в стену посмотреть, и это типа учить.
Again, as I said earlier, guys, the people that have the opinion this person wouldn't cheat because they're just good at the game, or, you know, they got too big of a name, they wouldn't risk it. This stuff is happening a lot. It's very common. It's happening all the time, and it's happening a lot more than people know.
Сидят все равно от его лица, я надеюсь. Ну вот это тоже еще странный.
Yeah. Look, no idea who this guy is, but this clip is a crazy one.
Games, and Blitzer Girl's gonna open up.
Yeah. I would love it if these arena players would go out publicly. I really don't understand why these guys aren't speaking about this stuff on their own platforms and saying their opinions on their own platforms. A lot of content creators assume that, you know, the only way you're going to grow as a Tarkov streamer and content creator is if you be the nice, chill guy who never says anything about anyone and just focuses on gaming. That's not reality. Just think about how many thousands of people are out there trying to do that. I think that opinion's wrong because my channel, I'm someone who says my opinions. Sometimes it's controversial. Sometimes a lot of people disagree with my opinions, but my channel's growing. I'm not failing as a creator. I'm not losing out because of it. And I feel like a lot more people should do it, especially the players within the arena scene. And I feel like it would be better for the arena scene if they did. But yeah, maybe one day someone will. Maybe one day someone will. But, or maybe someday more people will. It seems this guy's speaking out. I don't know if he's a player. I don't know. I don't know if the guy who made this report is a player. I don't know. All my reports are private. I always ask the person if they want to be publicly, and 98% of people say, no, I don't. I want to be anonymous. I don't want people to know who I am. And yeah. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.